So I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago and they denied my application.
Oh, really? Color me shocked. Or tattoo me shocked. Today we're going to be taking a look at this girl who recently made a video on TikTok talking about how hard it's been finding a job recently and how her last job application was denied. And I watched a little bit of the video so far and she seems to be confused and surprised as to how she could possibly be denied a job at TJ Maxx specifically. If we're being honest, I think the answer to that is pretty obvious, but without further ado, let's take a look.
So I wanted to come on here and talk about something that is really starting to annoy me. So I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago and they denied my application. They couldn't even call me. They just sent me some automated email. So I went in today and I was like, so what was the reason I didn't get hired? And she was like, oh, like you just like don't have enough experience. There was candidates that had like more experience than you. And I asked her if it was about my tattoos, obviously, because I know a lot of places don't like tattoos. She said that wasn't the reason. I don't feel like that's true, but whatever, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I don't think it was true either. It was because of the sunglasses. You can't be wearing sunglasses indoors. It looks unprofessional, it looks stupid, it's very unpresentable. Now, let's be real, it was because of the tattoos. She knows it, I know it. You know it. The big ass spider on her neck and face knows it. I don't know. I can't imagine there's that many corporate retail stores like TJ Maxx that want to hire someone with a bunch of face and neck tats to be working as the cashier over there. Especially with these specific tattoos as well. I think any face and neck tats at all are pretty much guaranteed to not get you hired at a lot of places, but I would think you'd have a better chance at least if you had some, I don't know, common generic butterfly tattoo on your neck, rather than an edgy looking spider with a bunch of designs and piercings on your face. There's no way you didn't know that when you got these tattoos. I mean, come on. Also, I find it a little weird how she went back to the store demanding why her application was denied. Maybe they are looking for people with experience. What's going to change by going back over there with your Karen haircut? The decision's been made.
I don't feel like that's true, but whatever, I'll leave it at that. So, I'm just wondering how, like, teenagers and young adults who haven't had a job before, how are they supposed to get employed if these places are only hiring people with experience? So, younger people just can't get a job because they haven't worked enough? So, like, they'll deny a 16-year-old a job because they don't have enough work experience. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I do okay with money as is, so I didn't, like, need the job, but I would have liked it to have made some extra money so I could pay off my debt quicker. I want you guys to talk about in the comments what it's been like for you finding a job recently, like if it's been easy or if it's been difficult, and I want to know like what kind of experience you guys have because I want to see if I'm the only person that's like experiencing this right now or not.
Now, there's no denying that the job market is in the dumps in a lot of places right now, a lot of major cities, but with that said, when it comes to places like TJ Maxx and entry level jobs, they're usually not the hardest to get. And if you're struggling really hard like this girl, it sounds like, that could be for a reason. In this case, the tattoos. Let's not be naive here. A lot of jobs, especially the ones where you have any interactions with customers, don't want to hire someone with face tattoos and piercings, and they're going to make a snap judgment immediately, no matter how much experience or how not unqualified you might be. HR supervisor here. There is no way any company would put you in front of customers like TJ Maxx. I worked at TJ Maxx and they will hire just about anyone that comes off the street. It's definitely the tattoos and piercings.
See if I'm the only person that's like experiencing this right now or not. And I hate that my tattoos are such a defining factor for me getting a job or not. Like, just because I have tattoos doesn't mean I'm not gonna be a good worker. Like, I do not understand that at all. Because quite literally, some of the most smart, intelligent people I've ever met are people with tattoos and piercings.
I mean, clearly you might not fit into that intelligent group because there is no way you got those tattoos and had no idea it might affect you in the future. You're telling me when you got that edgy looking, creepy spider and symbol on your forehead, not once did it cross your mind that, maybe this might close a few doors. And I'm talking about the face and neck tattoos specifically. When it comes to tattoos in general, like on your arms, chest, back, legs, all of those could easily be covered up, and people with tattoos get hired all the time. The issue isn't tattoos in general. The issue is having a shit ton of piercings and big ass tattoos on your neck and face. You'd have to be straight up delusional to think that your job prospects aren't going to be shrunk. And like I said earlier, the fact that these are some edgier, cringe, Satan type tattoos probably isn't going to help your case either.
Intelligent people I've ever met are people with tattoos and piercings. I could be wrong, but I've seen that, like, in Europe, like, people with tattoos and piercings can get jobs, like, way easier there. So, why is America not hopped on the bandwagon? Another thing, too, is, like, all these places, they say that they're hiring, but I feel like they're not. Because I shop at all of these stores and I see hiring now signs, but those signs have been up for months, and I know plenty of people are looking for work. So how have they still not hired people? Sorry for the long ranting video, but I just feel like this is something that needs to be talked about. It's so annoying. And for anyone that is looking for a job right now that is younger and doesn't have experience, I truly wish you the best of luck because it is very hard out here right now.
Listen, I love my tattoos, love them, but I will never tattoo my face, neck, or hands due to my career. I look like two different people at work and out of work. I love tattoos, but I love money more. That's probably the way to go if you're ever gonna get a tattoo, but it does seem like face and neck tats are getting more and more common, especially within the last few years, just because of how trendy tattoos are, and it's scary because a lot of people clearly don't realize the potential consequences. They get it because it's trendy, it looks cool, it feels like a cool idea in the moment, but there's zero rational thought or critical thinking behind the decision. It's just hop on the trend, get some tattoos, try to look unique and cool and stand out, but funnily enough, not only are you gonna fuck yourself over, but a lot of these people just end up looking like every other tatted up NPC. I have 666 on my neck and have facial tattoos. I never apply at customer facing positions because although I know it is self-expression, I know it won't always sit well with everyone. It's good to see that at least some people have self-awareness, but clearly that isn't the case with this TikToker because she ended up posting a follow-up video with her husband still trying to make a point about her tattoos.
So this is my husband, and yes, he has tattoos just like me, except for his face and neck. I think it's pretty self-explanatory where he found his job. So, yeah, people with tattoos can get employed.
Yeah, notice how he doesn't have any face and neck tattoos and piercings. I wonder why. It's like she missed the point everyone was trying to make in the comments of her original video. People with tattoos can get jobs, but not if you have a shit ton on your face. The delusion is strong here.
He has tattoos just like me, except for his face and neck.
I think the moral of today's video is don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an NPC. Have some critical thinking before making any kind of big decisions, and that doesn't apply to just tattoos.
It's like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more juicy videos coming soon to the channel, and let me know what your thoughts are on this whole situation. Is TJ Maxx in the wrong, or maybe you just shouldn't get a bunch of face tats? Let me know. Leave a comment. Peace.